Welcome to the free Mewtwo Pokemon Go 10th anniversary, Pokemon 30th anniversary event. Who cares? Free Mewtwo. And more than just free Mewtwo, there's free legendaries in the wild. We used to have this more frequently in Pokemon Go during the tour events, Kanto Tour, Johto Tour, Hoenn Tour. We had legendary Pokemon in the wild spawning, but they took that away and didn't really replace it with anything until this event today. So let's look at my nearby. I see no legendaries. I also don't see the Pokemon that I thought I'd be seeing. The event started, right? It's happening right now? Yes, the Memories in Motion and the 30th anniversary Kanto. Nice. Well, the Go Plus has been going. My auto catcher, did I get anything crazy? Ditto, which we've got some news for Ditto today. Looks like nothing shiny. Ha! This was a 10-kilometer egg from the Kalos tour. Shiny Kangaskhan. I'll take that. But that's about it. Okay, now where are these free legendaries? Well, for starters, in the wild, we should have Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, the legendary Kanto birds. And technically, we should have every single Kanto Pokemon, I think, spawning in the wild. Not really seeing that, so I don't know if there's like I don't know. So to maximize this event, please do this. Okay. Search up your favorite bird out of the three. For me personally is, of course, Articuno, leader of Team Mystic. Go to your Pokedex, and then there's going to be a button right there that says Alerts On, which will basically give you a notification on your phone if you have post notifications turned on. If an Articuno is nearby you, and the radius is like kind of big for it, but I don't have notifications on my phone, which is fine. But if you select it and you have Alert On, what happens now is that if there is an Articuno anywhere around you, it will show up as the first spot where this, Ditto? Diglett is. And it's going to have like a little notification bell. So now, if an Articuno spawns anywhere around me in the wild, I will see it. Something you could also do if you're just like sitting is go and turn on Zapdos. Okay, let's see. Any Zapdos nearby, let it like refresh for a second. I don't think so. Okay, so no Zapdos around us, I don't think. Actually, maybe we should test how long it takes to refresh. If we turn Diglett on. Oh, it's like immediate. Okay, I got it. All right, let's try Moltres. Turn the alerts for Moltres on. Give it a second to refresh. Maybe catch a couple Pokemon. No, looks like no Moltres. One of my friends, Connor, who has been in the videos, used a daily incense and got a regular Zapdos off of his daily incense. So I have an incense running for 40 minutes. When that's up, we'll use our daily. Well, let us replace Moltres with Articuno. Pokedex, alerts on, fantastic. And let's walk around. Oh, I guess real quick, field research breakthrough box. Anything good? Oh my god, I forgot. It's the new season. Duraludon. That's cool. Also, speaking of the new season, a very, very cool feature as a part of this new season is that every Pokemon that has a potential, that has its shiny available in Pokemon Go can now be found shiny in the wild, which was not the case before. So, for example, I mean, there's nothing on the nearby, but let's say we get lucky and we find an Ivysaur in the wild, which we should be able to as a part of the event. We'll see. But if we get lucky enough and find an Ivysaur in the wild, it can now be shiny in the wild, whereas before it could not. And I think this is a permanent change, fingers crossed, but it is a part of this new Memories in Motion season, which just started. So that's really cool. I'm really excited about that. And it means that like Pokemon Go feels more like a main series game where like any Pokemon technically could be shiny. So as long as the shiny is available in game, you can find it shiny in the wild. So fun. So we're gonna walk around a little bit and see if we can find ourselves or spawn ourselves a Kanto legendary bird. Very cool. And then we'll look for and maybe even get that free Mewtwo. Here's a cool example of, I guess, the spawns and something that can now be shiny in the wild is Pidgeotto. Obviously, before, Pidgey and Pidgeot were the only two of the family that could be shiny, even though the whole family was available shiny. You could not get a shiny Pidgeotto, which is the mid-evolution in the wild, but you can now, which is great. So we didn't, but that's cool you can. Also, too, let's talk field research for a second, because it's pretty good during the event. As you can see, I have a couple of rare candy. Catch 15 Pokemon gives you 1 rare candy. Catch 25 gives you 3. Catch a Ditto gives you 1 golden raspberry. And I have some Ditto news. Ditto has changed during this event. Catch 3 Pokemon can give you Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. All of them can be shiny. Catch 5 Pokemon can give you a Pikachu or an Eevee. Both can be shiny. Spin 20 Pokestops or Gems gives you a Silver Pineapple Berry, and spin 5 Pokestops or Gems can give you a Magikarp, which can be shiny. So pretty good field. Like I'm I'm in. It's like simple, it's easy. I'm getting rare candies that I can dump probably honestly into my queue room so that we can have more, or even Palkia for the spatial rend. How much Palkia? Maybe Palkia. So that's a good vibe. Still no Articunos on the nearby, by the way. But I feel like once we use our daily incense, like that's when we're gonna probably start seeing more of them. Oh, here's a cool spawn. Snorlax in the wild. Okay, so we are starting to see some like bigger evolved Gen 1 Pokemon. This is trending in the right direction. Also, another cool feature that, if I'm remembering correctly, is a part of the new season, so this is like good stuff, is I think any Shadow Pokemon that has a shiny available can now be Shadow Shiny, even if it comes from regular grunts. So before, you could only get Shadow Shinies from the Team Go Rocket leaders, and then at some point throughout the year, last year, they expanded it so that you could get specific Shadow Shinies from grunts, so not all of them. And now, I think, with the new season, you can, any Pokemon that has its shiny available, you can get Shadow Shiny from a grunt. I think is how that works. If it's not, please correct me in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that's the vibe. So since this grunt, normal grunt by the way, not a team leader, since this grunt has Shadow Ghastly, and Ghastly has its shiny available, I'm pretty sure we could get a Shadow Shiny Ghastly out of this grunt. I don't know if Shadow Shiny Ghastly Gengar Haunter is even available in Pokemon Go. So maybe that's the limitation, is that if it's not released, then you can't get the Shadow Shiny. But if the Shadow Shiny has been released, you can get the Shadow Shiny even if it's from a grunt. Maybe? Unless we get it, we didn't get it. So I don't 100% understand how that works, because the wording was a little unclear, or I'm a little stupid. But just know that Team Go Rocket grunts have been improved. Oh, check this out. Shout out to, oh, the homies. Weekly challenges, by the way, are like kind of a new feature. Worth doing. Invite your friends to it. For spinning 150 Pokestops and gyms, I did not contribute much. Dude, 250 link charges and 6,000 Stardust and 20,000 XP. Like, doing that every single week? That's like kind of crazy. Oh, we get a Pokemon encounter. Tandemao, fun. Another feature as a part of this event are the raids. We have Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise in the Tier 3 raids, and then there's 2 Pikachu in the Tier 1 raids, each with like a hat. Dude, I'm so over these freaking hat Pikachu. They release a new hat Pikachu in the raids every week, okay? So like, Pokemon goes on fire. I'm having a lot of fun with the game right now. Very cool. These weird costume Pikachu like with like just a stupid little different hat. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Now, will I be shiny hunting them? No. Will I do a raid if I run into one in person? Maybe. But definitely gonna raid the Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur as we come into them in person, because, of course, Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, very useful. Charizard, Mega Charizard, very useful. Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. So they're worth it if you want to hunt them. Kind of fun and random. Just got my my shiny, I think this is a Shundo. My Shundo Mewtwo to best buddies. Great. I have arrived here at the Santa Monica Pier because I figured if there's anywhere where we're gonna get like a wild legendary spawn, it's gotta be here, right? Because 10 years ago in 2016, Santa Monica Pier, this is where like the best spawns in the world were. Dragonites, Aerodactyls, Lapras, like all those crazy clips all kind of came from here in Santa Monica. So hoping that luck holds up. There is a war turtle in the nearby. It's like over on the beach, and that could be shiny in the wild. That's kind of cool. So maybe we go hunt that guy down, but I'm gonna do some laps around the pier and wait for our incense to go up so that we can use the daily incense and hopefully find ourselves a legendary. One quick thing though, I don't actually know how effective this is, but I'm gonna quickly check and swap nearby alerts to see if we can, if anything spawned or if there's anything on the nearby that like is a legendary bird in the wild, because that'd be amazing. I don't think Moltres is around, so we'll switch over to Zapdos, see if Zapdos is around. Nah, I don't think so. These are like super rare spawns, the birds, but who knows? Okay, Articuno back on, and then 4 minutes left until daily. Okay, incense is up, daily incense is down. Let's see if we get a bird, or a Galarian bird or a Kanto bird. Here's a cool spawn, 2077 CP, Machamp in the wild. Another example of a Pokemon that could not be shiny in the wild before, but now can after this update, and that's super cool. I also got like a Wigglytuff, Raticate, kind of same vibe with those. They could be shiny now, but That's great. Off the daily incense. Okay, back in the car after walking around. 21 Pokemon on the daily incense. Machamp, cool. Piloswine, which can be shiny in the wild now, cool. Some other options there, but no bird. Galarian or Kanto. So I'm gonna leave. Gonna keep an eye on the nearby to see if we do see a bird pop up. And let's go work on that free Mewtwo. Well, we got no Articunos or anything on the way home. But I will absolutely be keeping my game open this entire time so that if an Articuno does spawn, I can go and get it. By the way, the field research right now, this like catch 15, catch 25 to get rare candy is insane. Like I'm like farming rare candy from this, which is great. Rare candy you only can get from raids for the most part. So this is like a crazy resource that's pretty premium that you can get for free right now. So worth grinding. Now, when it comes to the free Mewtwo, you get that when you go over into your events tab. We've got the Memories in Motion season, that's happening. And then we have the Go Pass Pokemon 30th anniversary and then the Go Pass March. Let me just buy these real quick. Oh, also check this out. We have a new loading screen. Wait, we can save this real quick. Which looks like this, and in the new loading screen, really pretty. They always kill it. We've got Charizard up here. We're obviously celebrating Kanto right now. Like it's a big Kanto thing. We got Snorlax right there, which is cool. Butterfree, so a lot of Kanto. We got Scorbunny. We've got Sobble's evolution. We have, I forget the name of this Pokemon, but we got that. Hanging out with Pikachu. There were some pretty big Pikachu potential reveals in like the 30th, like the Pokemon Presents this year. Some people are speculating like new Pikachu forms or evolutions or something, which would be kind of cool. So we'll see. So that might be like a teaser on that. And then of course we have like a Rillaboom right here too. So nothing super exciting or new or crazy in this, unless I'm missing something. It looks nice. Okay, so I did it. So here we go. The March Go Pass has a bunch of great things inside like XP. I think the big stuff, to be honest with you, with March is just the rank 100 reward, which is a Raikou encounter for free, by the way. It is a free Raikou encounter. But right here, this is how you get a free Mewtwo in Pokemon Go. So your Go Pass Deluxe Pokemon 30th anniversary. I bought the Deluxe, like I bought the Go Pass Deluxe version. You don't need it. You can get the Mewtwo with the free track. But if you do buy the Deluxe, it's kind of insane. So Bulbasaur, you get a Venusaur, Charizard, like these are great. You get the evolution of whatever's on the left side, which is cool. And remember, the cool thing is that with this new season, every Pokemon that has a shiny variant, like available, can be shiny through the wild or an encounter. So for example, the Raticate or the, like this, I'll claim it, the Arbok, theoretically could be shiny now, which it was never able to be shiny before. So that's super exciting. Let's do that. Let's actually just claim everything, see what we get. Bulbasaur, Pidgeot, Venusaur, no shiny here, dang. Charmander, let's see it, Charizard, dang. Squirtle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Butterfree, Pidgey, Rat, Bigger Rat, Spearow, Fearow, Snake, Pikachu, Raichu, can be shiny now. That's so cool. This is a feature. I mean, we have obviously wanted this forever. The ability to actually get shiny Pokemon like in the wild if it's already been released, you know, like evolved versions. It just makes the game more fun. So I'm happy we're here, and I'm happy this Sandslash could theoretically shine. It's not, but you know. We're here for the odds, which is why we're in the shiny luck today. Oh, speaking of shinies, by the way, if anybody was curious, the Kanto legendary bird, wait, Nidoqueen, there's a cat here who's trying to eat my food. The Kanto legendary birds that are spawning in the wild, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, you can get them shiny, Nidoqueen, in the wild. So they're not shiny locked as either. So like you could get, for free, right, Galarian legendary Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres in the wild off the daily incense, and then just in the wild, incense, lure, natural spawn, Clefable, you could get a shiny Cantonian Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. So sick. This is a crazy update. Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Parasect, Venonat, Diglett, Dugtrio. So cool this could be shiny. It makes catching it way more fun. Meowth, Persian. You know, because like before catching like evolved Pokemon in the wild, like it was cool because, you know, it's evolved candy, but it almost felt like, not like a waste of Pokeballs, but it just felt like it lacked the fact that it couldn't be shiny. You know what I'm saying? It makes a huge difference. It honestly makes the game way more fun, and it makes these encounters more fun, and it makes buying the tier or the Go Pass, like for this one specifically, like way more worth it. The fact that we can get all of these evolved encounters, which can now be shiny. Also, tier 1 Go Pass, we get 2 times catch candy, so that's super big. You get 3 times catch candy if you get the premium one, so that's sick. Arcanine, not shiny. Okay, so that wraps it up for our encounters. And then, as you can see going through this, we have, it's just generation 1, right? We literally just, I actually think this is the Pokedex, right? This goes through like just the Pokedex numbers from generation 1, I'm pretty sure, on the left, and then its evolution on the right. So we get Machamp, we get, Victory Bell, or whatever. Yeah, that's great. There's Golem, Slowbro, and then we get you do get some regionals for free. Farfetch'd encounter for free, regional. We've got the other ones. Yeah, this is, I think, going by Pokedex. A Gengar encounter if you upgrade. Cool. Onyx. Let's see, what else? We have Tier 2 Go Pass. It is 2 times catch XP or 3 times catch XP if you get the premium. Going down further, we get balls, more encounters. You get Kangaskhan. It's a regional Pokemon. You get the encounter for free. Mr. Mime, you get the encounter for free. Super duper cool. Lapras, you get a Ditto encounter, which is kind of fun. There's some Ditto news, by the way, which I will cover. Actually, here real quick. Ditto is now appearing behind different Pokemon. So these are all the ones that if you find them in the wild, they can be Ditto. Kakuna, Spearow, Ekans, Sandshrew, Nidorino, Gloom, Mankey, Growlithe, Poliwag, Geodude, Magnemite, Voltorb, and Cubone. So look out for that. Also, check this out. You get there's a Vaporeon encounter. Cool. Porygon. And then you get all of the EV evolutions, right? So if you upgrade to the Go Pass Deluxe, you get an encounter with each and every one of the EV evolutions. They could all be shiny. And then check it out, dude. Dragonite encounter, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres if you pay. And then here we go. Check it out. At rank 80, you get the Mewtwo encounter. And if you pay, you get 5 Mewtwo XL candy, which is super duper cool. Now, of course, you can only get a certain amount of points towards your Go Pass per day. Like, I paid for the extra 10 ranks. I got to rank 26. But this coming weekend, the 7th and the 8th, you can get an unlimited amount of points towards your Go Pass because it's like the All Out event begins on the 7th. So we have crazy spawns on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. So on the 7th and 8th, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, you can get unlimited points towards your Go Pass and get that free Mewtwo encounter. So good luck with it, but here it is, dude. A free Mewtwo waiting for all of us. So sick. There was also some Pokemon Go Fest news. We have the dates for the in-person events and where they're going to be, which is very, very nice. Also, check this out under event features. Event-themed Pokemon wearing costumes will appear. So Pikachu wearing Team Instinct, Team Mystic, and Valor hats. Puke. Special research featuring Zeraora. Yes, Zeraora is officially coming to Pokemon Go during Go Fest this summer. We knew it was coming to the game. We've seen it's had its assets in game for a while, so now we officially know when it's coming out. Zeraora during Go Fest. And then it says Mewtwo returns. So speaking of Mewtwo in today's video, we'll have more Mewtwo during Go Fest. I don't know if that means Shadow Mewtwo, regular Mewtwo, armored Mewtwo. We'll have to see, but that's also very exciting, speaking of Mewtwo. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on my spawns to see if we can maybe get an Articuno today, and if we do, I will show that. If not, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, and check out these other 2 videos on screen too. See you later.